Hello and welcome to Dice Friends. I'm Dale Friesen. I'm the Game Master tonight. This is episode 1 of Spring Break using the 3rd edition of the Over the Edge rules from Atlas Games. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the setting soon, but first we're going to do some character introductions, starting with Cameron.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and I am playing Valentine Black. Valentine's a mildly successful electronic composer. He seems kind of unconcerned with a lot of things. He might be a little, cynical, a little detached, and he carries stuff that's a little nicer than would be suggested from the Bandcamp sales that he actually manages.
Hi, my name is Adam. I am playing Micah Sanderson, who was an Olympic-level hammer thrower who was training for the Japan 2020 Olympics until he got into what he does now. He was accused of steroid use, and he's kind of that wannabe alpha male, but he's really bad at it. So, that's if I'm going to sum him up, that's Micah. He's an American from Baltimore, Maryland, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
My name is Ian Horner, and for the purposes of this game, I will be playing Arthur Kleinman. I'm a locksmith, and barring any complications that we may see in the initial consultation, if you hire me to unlock your valuables, you will receive them. The end.
That was delightful. Hi, I'm Kathleen. I work here at LoadingReadyRun, and I'm going to be playing Riley Scott. I am a 22-year-old person who has graduated from university, and I have a degree in physics, and I teach as a senior physics lab instructor, and I was really keen to, get my PhD and have been accepted into my master's program, except the reason that I am here is that it turns out that this organization pays me for a very special set of skills. And so, that's brought some complications to my life. So it's been like a real hell of a 3-month period. Let me just tell you. Jeez. All right. Thanks.
All right, thank you. So you all still have your regular day jobs, but occasionally you take on these contracts as you have done this time. And this has brought you to the island of Alamarha, which for this game I have set in the Mediterranean. In the 3rd edition, it was actually moved to the North Atlantic, but my plot works better in the Mediterranean, so we're there. So you're in the Mediterranean. You have made it through customs and immigration. You have made it to the so-called basement suite that Seamus, your supervisor, arranged for you to have. It was awful, but that's Seamus for you. And now you have come to the place where you're looking for Helena Simpson. Now, the Edge is the city that you're in. It is divided into districts. The district that you're in now is the 4 Points district, and it is the working man's district. The place that you are coming up to, you were told was a laboratory, but it just looks like a rundown, dilapidated, abandoned house. There's a chain link fence around the house. Inside the chain link fence is a guy wearing a lot of padding and also a baboon. Outside the chain link fence is a pickup truck with a big empty cage in the back. And the guy with all of the padding, the yard isn't in very good shape, and perhaps that's why he's holding a machete. Maybe he's intending on doing some yard work. Weapons, of course, are all illegal on Alamarha. All weapons. But a machete, that's just him having it for yard work.
The tool of the trade.
Right.
So when you said there is a man and a baboon, at first I thought he would be sitting there, in a chair, and the baboon would be sitting beside him and they were sharing some food, but this is more of a man and a baboon.
So the man is watching your approach, and the baboon is elsewhere in the yard kind of picking through some piles of stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Huh.
They don't... I kind of want to see where this is going.
I've been to enough frat parties. I know where this is going.
Yeah, usually the padded suit is not so often needed on friendlier terms with baboons.
Does the side of the truck say like baboon removal or something?
So the side of the truck doesn't say anything, but there is an image that's sort of spray painted on, and it is in fact a baboon head, and it kind of forms a circle because the baboon arms go up and kind of form the outside of the circle, and then there are like 8 stars around. Maybe this was like stenciled on, and now, you know, as you approach, you can see that there's a similar symbol on the padded clothing that the dude is wearing.
What's the baboon doing?
Just sort of rooting through a pile of stuff, except as you walk up, it's kind of stopped and is now looking at you.
This is a working baboon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they hired the baboon out to root through things.
Yeah. I mean, bamboo, I guess it could have a job. Who am I to say?
Yeah. Hello?
Hi.
So you're walking up to the guy?
Yeah, we'll stay, a ways back from the baboon.
No,
I'll stand
I'll
behind
walk up. I'm not scared of
I'll
the
stand
baboon.
behind Micah.
Up to the gate.
Yeah, I'll walk
I'm
up to the
extremely
gate.
scared
Who are
of the
you?
baboon.
My name is Micah.
Uh-huh. Can I see your cards, please? You were all issued identification cards
I mean-
when you were
Oh.
came through Customs and Immigration.
Zip.
Can I see your card?
That's rooting
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are expected. You have to leave any electronics out here, please.
Okay. Like phone and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so Micah pulls out like one of those old like Nokia, like a flip phone. Pulls that out. I guess where do you want it?
So he goes over to what looked like it was a pile of trash, but you can see is actually sort of an overgrown locker.
Okay.
And he pulls out a key and unlocks it. And there are a few other things in there, and he puts it in. It's like, are you going in alone?
Am I going in alone?
I take off my bag.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Card?
Who are you?
No one of consequence. Looks at your card, kind of scans it, gives it back to you.
What's with baboon?
What do you mean?
Stupid
What do you
question,
mean?
I
What do you
guess.
mean? What's with the baboon?
Yeah, he's over there. Do you want him over here?
Yeah. Does it talk?
No!
No, it's a baboon.
Okay.
Hope springs eternal.
Yeah.
Is
It's
Miss
worth a shot.
Simpson downstairs? Or just inside?
Dr. Simpson
I'm sorry, Dr. Simpson.
is inside, yes.
Fantastic.
So you hand over your electronics and you let him scan your cards. He locks up your stuff. He doesn't look like he's fooling with any of it. Puts it in, locks the case.
What does the baboon do?
Lots of stuff. It screams. It looks around. It
Yeah.
it eats things. It poops a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, big same.
One final question. May I have your assurance that you or someone else will be here to return our belongings when we exit?
Yeah, unless I'm told not to.
Magnificent, thank you.
All right.
I bet that baboon tears people apart that aren't supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
Does it have a
You think
name?
so?
Oh, yeah.
Is it here for security?
I mean, we are doing security here, yes?
Oh. You and the baboon.
Yes.
Oh. And the baboon's the muscle?
Well, sure.
Yeah, never seen it before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
How do you
I
get it to
wouldn't
follow
wanna-
orders?
Well, following orders is perhaps wording things a little bit strongly.
Yeah.
There are ways to get it angry, and then you just kind of don't be near it.
Huh. Wow.
Excuse me, Micah, are you in the market for new employment?
Maybe. Oh. How much does it make?
So, are you interested in joining the dog faces then?
I'm thinking about it. Depends.
All
Medical?
right.
Health? We can talk when I come back out.
All right, well, we can talk.
Oh, sick.
Glad to see one of us is developing our career.
Yeah. I mean, like, you got to keep your options open, right, Valentine?
Yeah, yeah.
I do say that you are most qualified for this position from what I have seen in the past.
Thanks. Wow. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
It's like the first thing he said to you.
Have you two worked together before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Arthur go way back.
Couple times. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oof. The times we've had. Remember that time?
Yes, that was when you got your hands stuck in the. Oh, what model?
Yeah.
What model year was that? It was
Oh, man.
1968.
That was like the time, yeah. And then the time you got stuck in the vending machine because you really wanted that candy bar.
I was going to get those mounds out one way or another.
Hey, man, I'm all in. I'm all in. Give me some candy. That's my. Whew. All right. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a nice
let's-
roll down.
Clunk.
Yeah.
I feel like
All right.
our characters have already walked up to the door and are knocking on it.
So you're up there by the door, and you hear some shouting coming from inside.
Like, ah! Or, I won the lotto!
Or like,
like-
you give me my money, give me what you owe me.
I mean, I don't know if you can catch the words, but that is the tone.
Oh, we should go
Ang-
inside
angry shouting?
immediately.
Yeah.
Angry shouting.
I look back at where's the security guard doing?
Nothing.
Just chilling, not looking at us.
I mean, he's.
Is the
you're
baboon
you're
watching
most- The baboon is still watching Valentine and has been ever since Valentine kind of gave it the eye.
Ah, you got an admirer.
I should say him because you can tell.
Yeah. Okay.
Threatened.
I don't know. Somebody want to knock?
I think someone has knocked.
No,
Yeah.
Nothing.
That
eh?
will knock a little harder.
Okay. The shouting stops, and then the door is yanked open, and there's a woman there. She's like, "You have guests!" And she storms out.
Huh.
What,
And then another woman comes over and is like, "Who are you?"
Seamus sent us.
"Okay, fine, come in."
Thanks.
And she
I'll
leaves.
come in. Yeah. What's that baboon
And
doing?
she leaves? That.
She's back inside.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
So the first person stormed off toward the guy guarding the yard.
Oh, she left.
Okay,
Like.
okay.
Left.
Okay.
And then this second woman has stormed back into the house.
Right, left. Good.
Okay. Guess we follow her.
Yeah.
What's the interior of the house like?
Trashy. But there are chalkboards all over the place with a lot of weird equations on them. You need to be like studying physics to make any sense of them.
What are we looking at?
So there are some quantum equations. There are also some equations that should not make sense, but they've had some weird variables inserted into them. Like there are recognizable physics equations that are being used in odd ways.
right, so I could look at it and be like, what's that doing there? Right, and sort of just go down and be like, what are
Yes.
you doing?
So if you're trying to analyze the physics, let me tell you how you can use skills because you have some physics skills.
Excellent.
So, I believe you have 2 dice. You never have to roll your dice in this game. You and I can always talk about what, a sort of a moderate result would be to you using your skills without rolling dice. If you decide to roll dice, you should be aware that anytime you roll a 3, it's bad. Anytime you roll a 4, it's good. I might make you re-roll some dice. You might have the opportunity to re-roll dice. The total that you're trying to roll depends on initiative. So if you're taking initiative and are the active person, you need a 7 or higher. If you're reacting to what's going on, you need an 8 or higher.
Oh, so you meant 4 as in like not 4 total, but
Just
like anytime a 4 or 3 come up on the dice.
Correct.
That is both good and bad, respectively.
Right. And there's an optional rule that I'm using that 2 3s or 2 4s isn't just twice as bad or good, but phenomenally bad or good.
That's my all right, okay.
That sounds like it'll be exciting,
That is sort of the goal.
but hopefully, like, not too common. Either way.
So you never have to roll dice in this game because you never know when you're going to get that double 3, and then something horrifying might happen. There's another suggested house rule that is kind of a house rule I use in almost all my games, is that your character never has to die. If we're in a situation where it's like your character looks like it's dying, and you're like, Dale, I don't want my character to die. That's okay. We can come up with something worse than that. You know, we have a table full of skilled people here. We'll open it up, and it's like, okay, this person doesn't die. What happens instead? But that's sort of the conversation we'll be having whenever there's a double 3.
Okay. Cool. I
fun.
like it.
Right.
I'm excited.
Look forward to it.
So, do you want to just look at this and we'll decide what a moderate result will be? Because I feel like you're not going to have a lot of time to stand here staring at equations.
No. I feel like a moderate result would be like, huh, those are weird, but I don't think I'd get any greater insight from them.
Sure. That works for me.
So I'm going to roll some dice.
Are you?
Yeah. We just did this whole spiel about it.
Double 4s, baby.
I got a 6 and a 2, which is 8. So that means that I get a positive result and nothing special happens, good or bad.
Yes, please re-roll the 6.
Oh. I got a 4 and a 2. So now I
Please
have
re-roll the
6.
4. I had 2 re-rolls for this.
I have a 5 and a 2.
Still
All
seven.
right.
Damn.
You have 1 re-roll.
Oh.
Now, you have a success there, but you don't have any 4s showing.
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
Why press my luck?
Yeah. You would have got me so good there, Dale, if that was me. Like, yeah, you got to reroll. I'm like, better use it. What do you mean, I won already?
All right. So you have succeeded. So these equations are figuring out why things are going wrong with reality and trying to figure out when they're going to go wrong again. You have been told that something is going wrong with reality and your team is here to work with that, but you haven't been told what.
Okay. But this is basically a sort of like calculation for when it will happen.
Yes.
Ooh, excited. Does it say like Wednesday at the end of it? Like, 2 days from now?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
use, like, there's nothing that these guys can get from it at all. Like, if it said Wednesday at the end of it, you wouldn't have had to roll for that.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
Just a bunch of arrows and then Wednesday in a big circle.
Like, I know
Hey,
that they're
this one looks like me.
maybe they're calculating it out by time, and it's an imparsible and useless number of seconds. Possibly? Question mark? Maybe it's hours.
It looks like this is still a work in progress.
Oh, okay. There's no equation. Okay. Or there's no answer at the end.
Yeah, but this is what they're doing.
Okay. Excellent.
Meanwhile, this woman is ranting all about her stupid lab partner and how hard all of this is and how long it takes, and she's kind of ignoring the rest of you. She's kind of stomping around. She's obviously having some sort of temper tantrum.
Dr. Simpson. Doctor.
So, are you someone who's good at calming people down?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So then,
I mean, I have one sway.
okay.
Does that...
This is definitely a sway
Sway?
situation.
Okay.
So I think with a 1 sway, an average result is going to be that she ignores you. Does that sound right to you?
Valentine lives not to be ignored. And I think even a failure here would be the result that he wants.
Okay.
Because Valentine wants to break her out of her rant. And if he has to be a lightning rod for somebody's ire, then that's at least a step towards getting some kind of conversation going.
All right. So we're looking at some dice.
I would like to roll some dice.
All right. So this is a level 2 challenge. Your sway is 1. That means I have 1 re-roll available to me.
Okay. And I'm looking for an 8 or less.
We're
Since
looking
I'm
for a 7 or more.
7 or more. 7 or more.
Easy.
Yeah.
That would be a 1 and a 4 for a 5.
So you're failing, but something good happens. Yeah, let's stick with that.
Okay.
So when you say her name, she turns in recognition, and you confirm that at least this is the person you're wanting to talk to, which you hadn't confirmed yet. For all you knew, Like Dr. Simpson was the woman
one
who
who
left
stormed
already.
out, right, yes.
So you are now in the room with an angry Dr. Simpson.
Yeah.
And she has sort of recognized you, but she's still going on her rant.
Okay.
Yeah. What's she saying?
She's talking about how hard this job is and how people don't appreciate her and how long this has been taking and how they keep getting interruptions. And she might be talking about you. She might be talking about other people. Probably a combination, all of the above.
Yeah.
She also sounds like maybe she is not 100% free of chemicals in her body. I say this to you because I feel like you have perhaps encountered people who are not
Yeah.
100% free of chemicals in their body.
Yeah.
This might be a good time for me to talk about chemicals in Alamarha. So all drugs are illegal in Alamarha.
Yeah.
If you want some cocaine or some caffeine or some marijuana or some aspirin, you can't just walk someplace and buy them. You have to go to a place that is licensed as a dispensary. So what that means is if you want to sell any of those products, you want to open up your little tea shop, you need to go get a license and be permitted to be a healing facility. There's only one license. So if you're allowed to sell someone a cup of tea, you're allowed to sell them meth.
Huh. Oh, that's wild.
The Korova Milk Bar.
Yeah. What is it? What do I think she's on? Is there a way of me telling? Like, what am I dealing with here? Because there's different states, right?
No, that's fair. Okay. So she's just kind of hyperactive and agitated.
Cocaine. Micah says that out loud.
Okay. She's like, where?
See? Got him. Yep, I knew it. All right. Dr. Simpson, I need you to stop for a second.
So how good are you at talking to people?
Micah's a social person. I
have
don't know. I don't have stats.
So I have your sway down as a 2.
Sure, let's do it. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
So I think an average result,
Yeah.
if you don't want to roll dice, because dice are risky and you never have to roll dice,
Yeah.
an average result is that you are going to get her to momentarily calm down and look at you, and then she's going to be agitated again.
Yeah. Nope, can't have that.
Okay.
Gotta try. Let's roll some dice.
All right, so you're a 2. I've already established this is a level 2 difficulty. That
Come
means
on,
I'm
baby.
not making you re-roll anything.
Okay. That's a 3 total.
Yeah, I don't need to make you re-roll that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I tried.
Well, so the adventure grinds to a halt, and
The player characters have failed.
Oh, hold on.
Like, is she yelling in front of one of the boards?
she's stalking around the room. So at any given time, she might be in front of one of the boards.
I'm going to sigh dramatically, and then when she orbits by me, I'm just going to... I feel like I would have learned the flattery of professors and doctors in my studies, and I feel like I know exactly how to flatter her to her sense of work, which is what she's arguing about, being underappreciated. It's definitely an emotion I'm familiar with in the faculty.
Yes. So in this particular instance, your sway is 2, and I'm going to give you a reroll.
Oh, fantastic. I rolled a 2 and a 4. I'm going to re-roll that 4 or that 2. And I rolled another 2. So I failed, but something good happens.
All right. So maybe she just gets tuckered out. Maybe she's crashing.
Right. I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I totally know what you feel. But this equation, it's so beautiful. Can you tell me why you did this? It's just, I'm awestruck. Of course, I only have my bachelor's degree, but, you know, I'm enrolled in a master's program. But to see the work of such an artist, it's amazing.
So I think she's, coming in. She's come storming over here, and you start talking like this. She looks at you, and then she just kind of stops and sits on the floor.
Huh.
Would you like some tea?
Yeah. Can you put some uppers in it?
I'll go to your kitchen and I'll see what I can find. And I will leave and go to look for a kitchen.
Yeah. Yes, you go off, look for a kitchen. There's one. It's horrible, but you can boil some water.
All right. there's a pot, and I'm going to start riffling through cupboards at random,
Sure.
kind of like this.
Yeah. I don't know if we need to talk about the things you find living in the cupboards.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah. So I don't need to talk about them. All right. So you have this exhausted woman who's just crashed from a drug high,
Yeah.
sitting on the floor.
And we were sent here to find her,
Yeah.
and we don't know the exact reason why.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she's going to tell you.
Dr. Simpson,
Yeah.
were you made aware of our imminent arrival by Seamus?
I don't remember his name.
Right, but you do remember him.
Yeah.
Yes. Did they let you know that we would be coming?
Well, are you the people coming to hear about the phrase?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're gonna find the focus woman, right?
Yes, the focus one. Remind me where she is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just working on what she has to do to stabilize reality and all that.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angela.
Right.
Yes.
Angela Reyes. Yes.
Angela Reyes.
Yes. Yeah, I remember. No, I don't know where she is.
I don't know. Has she been missing long?
No, I think she just got here for spring break.
Fantastic.
How old?
I've never met her.
You never met her?
No, that's not my job. Oh, there's some people coming who are going to find her.
Okay.
That would be us.
That's us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So we're done.
I come back
Okay.
in with the tea.
Oh,
Here,
thank
have
you.
some tea. I found sugar, and I put a lot of sugar in it. I didn't know what uppers looked like.
Michael looks down at his fanny pack. Somewhere.
One
Sure.
final question, and I know this may seem a little odd given, but I mean, look at us. Will Angela be coming of her own volition, or will she need to be collected?
I think she's already on the island. She's just here for spring break, and then she's going back to school.
What can you? Okay.
Wait.
What can you tell us about her other than that?
Well, you just have to get her to say the phrase.
Which phrase?
Oh. Oh, yes. Okay, so the phrase is, give me 3. And as soon as she says that, at least 2 of you have to say it back. But this is important. You can't just tell her to say it.
She has to say it spontaneously.
Sure.
And
I
if
see.
she does not, will there be any complications?
Yeah, because there are these surges, reality's been having trouble. Yeah, that'll keep happening.
No worse than it is now.
But she has to say it while she's on the island. And if she leaves the island and I have to recalculate everything, I'll have to start from scratch. That sounds really bad.
Right. Do you know how to spell her last name? I say R.
Eyes?
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
So that's it. We're just supposed to find. We don't know where she is, and she's on the island somewhere.
That part's not my job. My job's to figure out the phrase.
And which you have. So that's cool. All right.
Is there a specific time she has to say it, or just when, as soon as possible?
We have a time limit.
Just before she leaves the
Soon
island.
Yeah.
before the end of spring break.
All right.
Ooh, spring break.
But the answer is no, but there are going to keep being problems with reality until you do this.
Okay.
Can you
What
give
kind
us-
of problems are we talking? Like, I'm not. This is Micah saying this out loud. This is Adam asking.
So Adam Micah has not been told.
Okay.
And Adam also has not been told.
Okay. Well, Micah's going to ask that then. Like,
Okay.
hey, what kind of problems are we talking about here?
Stuff has been disappearing. Like vanishing,
Okay.
like going missing, like not being around anymore.
Yeah.
You look confused. Okay, so matter
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she starts trying
Yeah,
to
he'll
do
come and stand next to the board. And he'll be like, okay.
He's like,
Taking
so
it.
she starts erasing things and
Yeah.
starts explaining what matter is. And she's like, okay, I think we're going to have to get into chemistry here, but that's okay because, all chemistry is just one branch of physics. So,
I look over at, Riley. Is that true?
Oh, this is interesting. You probably learn a lot from it.
I'll learn something all right.
but, she has crashed, so her voice is trailing off.
Yeah.
And
How about we get you to bed? No, 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 nope, Why don't we put you by yourself in bed? You're good. We need to talk. Okay?
okay,
All right, cool. I'll help her get off to bed.
all right.
And then I'll finish that and I'll come back out here and be like, okay, so we have to find Angela. We have to
Right.
make her say, give me three.
Three.
She's somewhere on the island. Things keep disappearing.
And then 2 of us have to say it back to her.
Yes.
At least 2 of you.
At least.
All right. Cool. What, and the only thing we have available to us is we have a home base with communication back to
Seamus.
Seamus. And that's it. That's the
Yeah.
only kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
Resource?
Resource. Yeah, there we go. That's our only resource.
That's all I gave you.
Yeah.
Some of you gave yourselves resources when you created characters, and I said yes to all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go back to our crappy base and phone Seamus.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so you head outside. The baboon is gone. The guard is gone. The truck is gone.
No.
Of course.
Okay.
All right. Whatever the baboon was here to do, it is
Wow.
gone.
Don't hire those people.
And
Like no tire tracks or anything? Just gone.
Well, I mean, the park was just the truck was parked on the side of the road.
Oh, okay. It's not like
Sure, there are tire tracks.
Yeah. Okay. We never heard it. Now I'm trying to think back. Did I hear the van start up or the truck start up?
One of the nice things about this house is maybe the only thing is the soundproofing because Dr. Simpson insisted on that. You remember you had to get right up close to the door before you even heard the shouting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that's about the only good thing about this house is the soundproofing.
The chest that our things were put into,
Yes.
yeah.
is it still there?
It is.
That's good. Is it unlocked?
No, everything is still safe.
Perfect.
Is there like a key on a rock?
Yeah.
Or like
No.
underneath a...
Can I like try? I try to like pull on it. I don't know what else to do. I hit
So
it. Like, yeah.
Please, Micah, don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Why? Can you do something about? Oh, right. You can. I do. I totally forgot that you do this.
Yes.
Oh man. Just you two wait. All right, are we ready to see this or what? All right, Arthur, let him have it.
Would anyone be against me perhaps retrieving our items?
No.
I'm heavily in favor of you retrieving our items, Arthur.
Then we should. I'll pull a lock-picking set out of my inner coat because it's not electronic.
Right.
Why would I give that up?
I feel like an average result is it takes you like 5 tries and then you open this thing.
I mean, it's something I've never looked at before, probably. So yeah,
Okay, so that means
yeah.
you
It
don't
just
have.
happens.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I guess it doesn't look stylish. You're keeping these guys waiting a minute. If you care, you can roll dice to be faster, but otherwise, it just takes you a couple minutes and you open it up.
It's a
All right.
standard lock.
All your stuff is there. He was doing his job and locked it up and kept it safe.
Maybe the baboon had to go on break.
Probably gets a 30 every 4 hours.
Him and the baboon went to Starbucks.
Aside from our items, is there anything else in the chest?
There are 2 other phones.
Okay.
Do we take these two or?
No, but I will relock the box.
Okay.
Before he does that, I just activate one of the phones and see what's on the lock screen. Is it does it seem like Dr. Simpson's or her laboratory assistant's?
So I'm going to say that this is Dr. Simpson's phone.
Okay.
and it's her on the beach with some people you don't recognize.
Okay. Lab assistants. Anything interesting there?
So the other one does not show the picture of the lab
okay.
assistant. This one just shows what's clearly a painting of a distant planet.
Okay.
Kind of want to take it. I mean, things are just randomly disappearing. No one's going to notice. We got a job to do. Maybe there's information about Angela in
This
there.
is one of these computer containment programs. You cannot just take things from boxes that you break into.
Well, I mean,
Rules.
we got a job to do. Are there rules to our job?
No.
Yeah, you have to go report and tell what you've learned. That was the only thing you haven't done yet that you've been told you have to do.
Yeah.
Can we get any more? Would it be useful? Do we think it'd be useful to maybe track down the lab assistant and speak with her? See if she's any more coherent and can offer us anything else?
I mean, we could. We don't know how would we do that, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, there's no vehicle here. Presumably she's just on foot and is off stomping around somewhere.
I mean-
cooling off.
That might make her easier to find.
it seems weird to me
Make
that
noise.
both the truck and the baboon and the dude are gone, and we were just talking about how things are randomly disappearing in reality.
But you did find tire tracks.
Yes, but I don't know for sure. I'm not a tracker.
Fair.
All right, let's just go.
I'm not a man tracker.
If it is easy enough to do, I see if I can get the assistant's name from her phone. But if not, if it's like locked or anything, then
So both phones are locked.
okay, then it's not something I'm going to spend a lot of time doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave it.
Let's go to
As you
our
wish.
let's go to our basement hole and report to Seamus.
All right. So I'm picturing this as being a place where everyone but Riley has to duck, or you're going to get like a beam in the forehead.
So spring break on Al Hamarha in the Edge, is it just really, really hard to get an Airbnb right now? Are they like wall to wall with students?
So you didn't arrange for this,
Yeah.
but you can easily research that. And it's difficult, but you can find a place or two that are nicer than this. For whatever reason, Seamus decided to get you this.
Since it's spring break,
Yes.
are there a lot of like young college students around? Like, is this like a place where people will come to? Is this like a destination?
The city is.
Yeah.
The 4 Points district is not.
Yeah, but not. But the city is.
Yes. The 4 Points district neighbors the Flowers district, which has an amazing art scene and nightlife and
It's wild to me that drugs are banned, but college students still come here.
so
Like, right? Like it just
Banned?
Banned. I know what you mean, banned, but it's just like, yeah, okay,
okay, so one of you mentioned Starbucks.
yeah.
So there are Starbucks in the Edge. However, the Edge does not protect trademarks or copyrights. So the Starbucks that you go into is just some random person decided to open a Starbucks and had a sign made. And then because they're selling caffeine, this is a medical facility.
Yeah.
Which means you can go in and you can order a grande with meth frappuccino.
Wild.
Because if you can sell caffeine, you can sell meth.
So like
Venti
the
sold.
selling anything, like anything can be sold, but as long as you have the license. Like if you don't have the license, the drug police show up. I don't know why the drug police are their own separate thing, but anyway, the police show up. They're just like, no. But as soon as you get a license, you're like, yeah, we can't do anything about it. Sorry, anything goes. It's like international waters. Huh. Okay, I get it now.
Is it difficult to get a license?
Just expensive. Maybe.
So there's lots and lots and lots of money and stupid people with Instagram accounts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Riley shudders because he's heard about this from people he went to school with.
Just for my own sense of information, how big is the city? Roughly population size and area?
let's call it 2 or 3 times the size of Victoria.
Okay, so it's fairly large.
I mean, like, if Angela, we don't know how old this person is. We don't know what they look like. But if we can find out a little bit more information, it's the modern age, right? It's the
Yeah.
modern day.
Yeah.
We could just go search Facebook and Twitter and just try to see if she has an account. She'll be like, yeah, I'm in the city, selfie, party. And we'll be like, okay, we can kind of like track her down that way. You know what
All
I
right.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I kind of assumed you would be using Instagram to track her when I was doing my planning.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked how to spell her name. Not that you'd probably make us like, there could have been so many Angela Rays here. So, all right, I guess we should check in with Seamus though, or maybe he knows what she looks like and can tell us her travel plans.
Why don't you tell me the travel plans that you wish to
Okay.
have?
Beep boop boop. Hello, Seamus.
So he comes on and he's like, oh, hey, great. Just a second. And puts you on hold.
Classic
Hate that
Seamus.
guy.
Classic Seamus.
Dick.
And then after a minute, he comes back. Okay, great. All set at this end. How are you guys doing? Are you done?
Well, we know we're supposed to find. Actually, Valentine should be doing this. There's no way my character should be.
Yeah, hi Seamus. We have the object's name and what we need her to do.
What does she need to do?
She needs to unprompted give a code phrase, and then 2 of us need to repeat it
Okay.
before she leaves the island.
So that's interesting. Do you have the code phrase?
We do.
What is it?
Give me 3.
Give me 3. So, here's what I've heard. Our bosses have specifically talked to Dr. Simpson about getting a phrase that is going to stabilize reality with them still having whatever it is they have. I don't know about you, but I have not always had as much success as I would like figuring out what's going on with our bosses. So, this is a phrase. Okay, tell you what, you go find Angela Rays, and I'm going to see if I can get you a second phrase, one that will put me in charge. And if you get her to do that phrase instead of the initial phrase, I will give you each $1 million.
Wait, what?
So how much might be
In charge of what?
I am working on that. You don't need to worry
Are you
about
on?
that.
Is he on speakerphone? I guess I shouldn't answer. Like,
Yeah,
is he,
no,
is-
this
he's
is
on-
this is.
It's like a
picture
video.
the-
It's
the-
like a
yeah.
Okay. What do you mean in charge? Hold up.
So
Like in charge of reality?
No. Just in charge of whatever it is our patrons are in charge of now.
But we don't know what they're in charge of.
Right. But I
So-
know how to find out by becoming in charge of it and then giving you $1 million. So
I think if you were in charge of it, $1 million is chump change.
$1
Yeah.
million does seem rather low for installing you as a head of an organization.
I want 20 million.
Yeah.
I would split 20 million between the 4 of you. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to get the other phrase.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about Dr. Simpson. I'll deal with her.
Are you gonna kill her?
And I just told you not to worry about her.
That's what you say when you're gonna kill somebody. She didn't do
I've
anything
said
wrong.
A lot of things other than that when
Yeah.
I'm about to kill someone. So,
All right. Cool. Wait, does she have to die? Hold up. Let's pump the. Let's not just like gloss over this.
look, you're the one who's saying she's gonna die.
You're talking it. You're insinuating that she's gonna die.
This is why I always hate working with you, Micah.
Why?
All right. So, your job
Yes.
is to go find Angela Rays,
Okay.
and I will let you know what to make her say. I'll send you a text on your phone, which is not secure, and say, come talk to me. And you come back here, and you call me up, and I'll tell you what she says instead. And then I will give the 4 of you $20 million if you get her to say that. We clear?
I mean, we're clear.
Good. Go.
Can I hang up?
Yeah. There's
Okay,
a
I'll
big
hang
button.
up. Okay, I'll hit the big button.
Right after he presses the button, I'm gonna be like, "Wait, do you know anything about Angela?" Well, I don't want to call him back.
We could. I hate
No.
him, but I'll call him. I hit the button again. I'll hit the button.
He doesn't answer.
I'll keep calling.
Okay. So a few minutes from now, he will answer, but if you want to have a conversation first, you have
Yep.
time.
I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I
You see how quickly he was. It's worth way more than 20 million because nobody goes from I'll give you $1 million. They're like, no, I want 20. But like, okay, I'll give 20 between all of you. Nobody goes up that fast without it being worth way more than that.
Oh, there's no way that we should ever get him to say. We should ever say what he tells us to say.
Yeah.
Anyone who speaks that openly about their plans either is very sure of themselves or has
An idiot?
no idea what they are getting themselves into.
Or is lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
that.
a loyalty test or something.
I probably should have realized before this why our bosses are so concerned about something that threatens reality by making things disappear. These are people who, above all else, care about preserving their things.
I'm mostly concerned with preserving my retirement.
I mean, I have things that I like too, don't get me wrong. But
We all like things.
At the moment, I'm most concerned with my continued employment and my continued existence. So I suggest that we continue to find this Angela.
I feel pretty confident that I'm low on the list of significant things that would be disappearing.
I brush a cockroach off a knockoff IKEA plang chair, which I assume this place is furnished with knockoff IKEA
I think
stuff.
there's one chair there. Sure.
Plang. This sucks.
Oh, come on, Valentine. It's not that bad.
Also, remember I told you there was sort of that background weirdness? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's swelling and growing. There's sort of a slow crescendo happening.
I tilt my head and see if I can get like any kind of direction or better sense.
An average result is no,
I don't abide by average results.
as you wish. This is going to be tough. Let me just put that out there.
High roll is better.
High roll is better.
Come on, Cameron.
A 1 and a 3.
Wow. I'm kind of happy with that.
Kind of
Sure.
excited about this.
Sure you don't want to make him reroll the 3?
I don't want him to re-roll the 3.
It's worth a shot. I tried, Cameron.
Yeah, no, the 3 roll is a bad thing. Before I jump in, does anyone want to propose what bad thing just happened to Valentine when he was trying to hone in on supernatural weirdness?
Can I tell that he's trying to do it? Like, is there an
He
obvious...
said he tilted his head.
Yeah, so he just like did this? And
Yeah.
That cockroach he knocked back just flew into his nostril.
Yeah.
That's not. Can
I
we
mean-
just get a really, really awful headache that's going to linger for several hours? Like a little bit of blood comes out of his nose.
I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'll accept that.
All right.
Ah,
What?
just
What? Whoa, you're bleeding.
I know I'm bleeding. I know I'm bleeding.
I open up my fanny pack and I pull out like a wet wipe and I give it to Cameron. I'm like, here you go. Excuse me. You're welcome. Jeez, man. It's like pulling teeth.
Okay, while this is going on, can I be like searching Instagram for Angela Reyes?
Yes. So the RebaNet internet service of the Edge has replaced when you installed access to use it on your phone. It has replaced whatever Alexa or Siri you normally had with a helpful Reba interface. And it's really fast for searching things that are hosted on the island, but using external sites like Instagram are oddly laggy.
Oh, good. Like, all of this is like, oh, God. Okay. Cool. Well, so it's taking a while.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do actually if that's laggy, I'm gonna do a Google search for like top destinations in the Edge and like see if they have like social media accounts that would have hashtags or something, so it would be easier to find like where she is geographically.
Okay. So, one of the big sort of places in the sort of the center of the Flowers District where a lot of people end up going is Sad Mary's Bar and Girl, and so that's right on the plaza in the center of the district. There do seem to be people there, and I think when you're searching for her, like you see like you'll find some pictures, but it's like her and a couple of friends. They're in a place with a bunch of people.
Okay.
And then you find her and tag, and it's like, oh, a friend tagged her, because people do that when they're out on spring break, and like your
Right.
friends on the other side of town, you tag them because you do.
Okay.
So you're getting some sense for her. You definitely have some pictures of her now,
Oh, excellent.
so that's progress.
Oh, that's more progress than I thought.
Do we have like her Facebook account or anything? Can we find her on Facebook?
Sure.
Do I have any mutuals?
So,
It's worth a shot, right? Small world, right? I was in college. I know a lot of people.
average result, no.
Average result, no. I'm gonna roll some dice.
I got a plan here after.
We're gonna get double threes one of these times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. 7, 6, and a 1.
6 and a 1. All right, so yeah, you've got one mutual friend.
Okay.
And it's someone, it's like, okay, I ran into
roughly
this
know who they
person
are?
at a party once in Paris.
That doesn't help us.
Because, like, you're an Olympic athlete. You have, like, 2,000 Facebook friends.
Yeah. Yeah. This is worth a shot. Nah, I know someone who knows her, but we're not very particularly close or anything, so.
You've got some pictures there on Instagram from on the island. I see those. Yeah, have a look. From the pictures, can I guess where on the island, very roughly, she might be?
Do you have any sort of thing that would help you with this? Because the way I'm picturing these is like you can tell, oh, that's the inside of a bar.
Like anything like that might show the coastline, where the position of the time is, or position of the sun is based on the time. Be able to say like she's on the northeast side, she's on this general area. It's an urban area. It's there's a lot of restaurants here that are recognizable by the sign.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Average result, no?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna roll for this.
As you wish.
As I'm gonna start cross-referencing things on the local maps. 5 and a 2. That's 7.
All right. So she was in a place that is east of where you are, and she was in a place that is west of where you are, but she seems to have been hanging out in this southern part of the city.
Perfect. I'm going to just go over here and start making some calls at the hotels. I'm going to pose as a travel agent and find out if she's checked in.
Okay. And Seamus answers the phone.
Oh, sick. Hey, never mind, we figured it out, and I'll hang up on him. Well, we didn't know what she looked like, but now we do. We figured it all out by the time so screw him, man.
All right. So,
Yep.
this is going to work if you bribe enough. But I don't know what kind of money you're bringing into this and how much of it you want to spend.
Sorry, I need to calibrate. I need
Sure.
to calibrate money levels here. So how much he was offering us $1 million? How much are we usually paid for these?
I think you get, like, depending on the mission, low 5 digits.
So like 10,
grand,
$12,000.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So a lot of money for a student.
Right.
but almost nothing for a professional.
I'd take that.
Yeah. How much?
Well,
When you say how much bribery?
Well, I want to know, like,
bribing.
if you just call up these hotels and you're like, hey, I have this name of this attractive young woman I think is staying in your hotel. Will you tell me if she's there? They're going to.
Well, when you put it like that.
Well, that's,
yeah. Yeah, it
they're
seems like a
not
bad-
going to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, posing as a travel agent was what I was attempting to do.
That,
but
that's true.
Yeah.
no, okay. I'm willing to drop. Let's call it mid to high 3 digits.
Okay. And your goal is just find out which hotel she's checked into? All right. So that's going to take you some time and it's going to work. Do you guys have a plan for if you find out where her room is? Or, like,
It's like, do we just go knock on her door? I don't think we do. It's like, hey, we need you to, well, actually, we can't even tell her that. We need to make her,
yeah. Well, I'm locked in the bathroom with no lights on.
yes.
Willing the noise to stop. One, I pull out one of my recorders and see
Okay.
if I can just like get the sound that I'm hearing. The other, while I'm doing that, I actually just, who is this person? Who is Angela Reyes? Like, she's a young woman, but did she have any interests? Does she like things according to her Instagram?
So,
Does-
I think you can find that stuff out. And I think it's going to take you a little while.
Okay.
So you two are both working on projects while you two are sitting around, I guess, by the comm console. You've been talking about Dr. Simpson.
yep.
I don't know if you're still talking about Dr. Simpson. I just
No,
wanted you to
I'd
know I
probably
haven't
be talking
forgotten.
with Valentine about just what he's doing.
He's locked in
He's
the
in the
bathroom,
bathroom
with the
Never
lights
mind.
out.
Yeah. I'd probably be helping Arthur if I
Okay.
can. He's on the phone, but I mean, like, I could look at stuff on a laptop or whatever.
Actually, can I distract Micah so I can to help Arthur on the phone? Can I see
But I'm not
what's going
talking with
on?
him. I'm just looking on the laptop.
Oh, I suppose.
Me.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
not a complete useless adult. I can figure it out. Jeez. Good lord.
He's trying to bribe people, though. Like, come on, like, give him some privacy. It doesn't
It's
help.
not like I'm talking in his ear. I just said I was helping him.
You're sitting here. Micah, you're sitting here beside him, going, "Hey, check this out."
If you want to do something helpful, call some of the other hotels.
I
and
never
find
said
out
I was
what
doing that. I
travel
just said I would
agents
help
they work with.
Arthur. It's like, does Arthur need help? Arthur, do you need help?
If you want to help, call the hotels ahead of me, find out what travel agents they work for, give me a cover story.
Okay. I'll do that. I just wanted to help. And I'm being told I can't help. Can I help?
You're being very helpful, Michael. Thank you.
Thanks. Cool. I'll do that.
It's good to be a helper.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to answer Valentine, and then you're going to find out where she's staying.
Perfect.
So, Valentine, Angela is a quantum physics major. She's studying at New England University, but according to her Facebook, she is interested in transferring to Daubain University, which is the university here on Alamarha.
Okay. Sorry, she's at a New England university? Or?
Yeah, or possibly at New England University.
Prestigious, or doesn't matter.
Yeah, there is, I don't think there is a New England University in real life. There's a University of New England, which is a private university. There's a New England college. So she's at school.
Okay.
You find that out.
And
it's
sorry,
not
the
unique.
university here is called
Daubain.
Daubain?
Yeah.
How do I spell that?
D'(Aubainnes).
Okay.
I had the D in my name. and then it went off the rails.
All right. So you find out that she is at a a hotel in the Flowers District. that she checked in there 2 days ago and hasn't come back to her room since.
Yeah, that's a start.
But you know where she's checked in.
Wait, that seems bad.
It seems odd, but I mean, it's spring break. You can do a lot of things that aren't in your own hotel room.
Can I look at the timestamps on her Instagram photos?
Yes.
So, obviously, we have a happy Instagram photo of her getting on the island from 2 days ago. Probably some party photos. Have there been party photos in the last day?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. She's on a crawl, not, otherwise kidnapped.
That was where I was going with that. Yes.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's good to confirm.
When was the most recent post?
2 hours ago.
All right.
And it was getting off the train. She's back in the Flowers District.
Oh, that's conveniently located because it's next to our district.
So you're in the 4 Points District. East of you is the Science District, which is where the university is. And west of you is the Flowers District, which is where she's staying.
All right.
Also, which is where all the spring break parties seem to be happening, unless you're ultra rich.
Okay.
Is Alamarha's university particularly prestigious?
The people here all believe that it is. One of the
Actually,
interesting...
that would be a question for Riley.
So they can do a lot of these things at these universities that you can't do elsewhere. Because if you're at a university in Europe or North America, they have all these safety rules and rules about,
Ethics?
yes, that get in the way of proper research, according to the people at Dauban University.
Right. Okay. This is an exciting place to go to school, but not one that I would personally go to school.
Duly noted.
Interesting. Okay, so that implies some sort of like laissez-faire attitude on the part of this girl. So let's go find a bar to get tequila shots.
Okay.
At the very least, we should position ourselves within the Flower District so the next time she posts a gram, if it matches the time, we can at least move in that direction.
She'll have to go back to her hotel eventually. Like, let's see if there's a coffee shop or something like that across the street from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can...
Yeah, can we find like a hard drugs cafe? Or maybe like...
Yes. In the Edge at spring break, yes. So you can call up a taxi. Total Taxi is the state-run taxi company. For your safety and convenience, there is very good surveillance on the interior of the taxi. You just use your ID card to pay for it, and it's all set up with your bank accounts.
That actually is fantastic and works well, because the last thing I want to do in a taxi is talk to another human being.
Yeah, should we be taking a state-run taxi?
Do we have any other options?
So, I mean, we went through security at the airport, so
That's
if
true.
that's
They know
your,
we're here.
Yeah.
if that's your issue, then we've already been found out.
Well,
I don't think.
getting a taxi picking you up at your secret base, though.
I mean, you could walk to someplace else and have the
Yeah.
taxi pick. The point about your base is you're not very far from before. Like, you didn't have a long walk from Dr. Simpson's.
Okay,
You're in a terrible part of town.
interesting. Oh, so,
So you should do something.
I'm
Yep.
fine taking the taxi.
all right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with the
Yeah,
taxi.
dude.
Let's take the taxi.
5 minutes of blissful silence from the rest of you would be fantastic.
So are you calling it to your base of operations, or are you walking someplace?
I'm just like a little paranoid.
I would feel we
So-
would just walk, like if we could just walk a block away, that's fine. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
I think we've been doing this long enough and we're smart enough to know that we would do it. We would call it directly to our
Okay.
place.
Yeah,
So-
like, do our employers expect us to be discreet with regard to government?
Yeah, I don't know all the rules. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how discreet are we? Like, secret agent level discreet or like government? Like, are we government funded? Do we not know? Yeah, is it private?
Your patrons are a bunch of rich people who sometimes want you doing things that seem benevolent and for the good of the humanity, and sometimes seem like the good just for them.
So this is like a council run by the rich public, like, right? Like it's
Sure.
like a stonecutters kind of thing.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good way to look at it.
Cool.
All right. So you're walking around in 4 Points. A different truck goes by, and it has a cage in the back of it, but inside that cage is a really, really angry baboon that is screaming and rattling the bars. Do any of you have enough skills to know if a baboon has been drugged? No. Okay, well,
I'm gonna-
baboon.
That doesn't even have
If
pass the
we're
Justice
taking a
Stevens
taxi,
test for
is
me.
there? Did you say there's a taxi driver? Like, there's got to be a driver. It's not automated. Did you say
Right.
it was automated or no?
I did not say
Okay.
that. The
I'm
taxi-
gonna ask the taxi driver about the baboons. Like, what's the deal with that?
Here we go.
That's weird.
Oh, it's not weird. The dog faces use baboons.
But like,
It's normal
why?
here.
Yeah, here, but not anywhere else.
Right, only in this district.
Yeah.
Every district has their own cops.
Oh, okay. How do they control the baboons?
Well, they kind of don't.
Oh, they just let them go, and then they hope that everything goes well.
I mean, they
wild.
they
It's a roll of the
say they can control it, and they've got like weird calls that they use, but I try to stay away.
Okay, cool. I was just curious. Seems like it's a very uncontrollable thing, and you just confirmed that yes, it is indeed uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the dog faces are the private security cops sort of analog for this district?
Yes.
Interesting. So I imagine this is a crappy poor district. So, I wonder what the cops are like in the Flowers district.
Well, every district has their own privatized police force.
That is a fancier version of a dog.
Robot.
Robot faces. Curious.
So, they drop you off in the plaza in the middle of the Flowers District after your silent 5-minute drive. And it's really nice. There's a big sculpture in the middle of the plaza. There are a bunch of shops and carts around. There are a lot of university-age people here at various stages of dress and undress and wearing wild clothes and levels of inebriation and such. The place you saw mentioned in one of Angela's pictures, Sad Mary's, is on one side of the plaza. It looks like it used to be some big church. There's a statue of the Virgin Mary above the big doors. She's very pregnant and she's crying. And there's a sign that says Bar and Girl.
Do I get the impression that that's a typo?
No,
Delightful.
because that would presumably have 2 L's still.
Yeah.
So we're standing in front of that place, and Mike is gonna go, grill. Got it. Yeah. That's good. I like that. And he's gonna walk in.
Okay. So there's a bouncer who kind of looks at you.
Oh, these are my people.
Yeah. He's got a big red beard.
Yep.
And just sort of like so much blonde hair.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks you over and gives you a nod.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey,
Can we just, you want ID or anything? Can we just go in?
I think you're good.
Okay, cool.
Fights are in the first room, bars in the second room.
Fights?
Yeah.
Like,
So if you want to place your bets, there are some bookies over on the.
are they like
points.
boxing matches or?
So you can't see them from here. Are you asking him or are you
Yeah, I'm
asking
asking him. I'm asking him. The like, what do you mean by fights?
So there are a lot of challenge matches
Yeah.
this weekend. People have been signing up. The roster filled up like a month ago. But women from universities around the world are competing. in sort of the bracket, and there's a $5,000 prize for whoever wins.
Okay.
Is there a poster with the bracket anywhere?
Inside, yeah.
Can I follow him inside?
Sure.
Sort of like,
Cool. Thanks.
If you're looking for Angela, she's not on the bracket.
just checking.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna. No one's underage, right?
No.
No.
I'm just gonna slip the bouncer a 20. Like, thanks, man.
Hey, thanks. So there's no legal drinking age, or there is, but it's like 14 or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like everything's legal, but to an extent, like when people buy stuff, do you need a light? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the protocol for like people who want to buy stuff? Like, because if you have to have a license to sell it.
Right. So stuff meaning drugs like coffee or cocaine.
Yeah.
You go up and you just pay for it.
Okay.
And
And there's
if
not
they-
like an age limit. They don't be like, hey, you're too young. Like,
If you're 8, they will say that. But you all look at least college age.
okay, cool. I walk inside.
All right.
Yeah.
So, in the big open area, there's an elevated fighting ring, and there are 2 women just wailing on each other, and there are people surrounding the ring, and they're cheering, and you can see where he was saying, oh, there are the bookies over there. Past that, you can see that there's another area, and there's a bar through there. There are some stairs leading up, but it doesn't look like just anybody can walk up the stairs. And then there are balconies, but the areas around the rings on the lower level are packed, and the people on the balcony are pretty sparse.
Okay. And sorry, is this where the last place that she messaged from?
No, it's
Or
just
she
the only
posted
place
that we
on
knew
the
of?
plaza
Yeah.
that she's been to, and you were dropped off at the plaza because that's the default place you
Yeah.
get dropped off.
Okay.
Also, they probably sell headache drugs for Valentine.
They sell so many drugs that they will tell you are good for headaches. Wait, causing them or fixing them?
Fixing.
Either way.
Do I hear anything right now, or I'm only hearing things, or?
I think you are hearing all sorts of things,
Yeah.
but there is definitely still a build.
Okay. Am I looking at like an aggressive slope? Is it building quickly or slowly?
Slowly, steadily, and there's a lot of tension coming into what you're perceiving. Seeking a resolution.
Right. You mentioned sevenths.
Yeah, a lot of those. A lot of dominant sevenths coming into this. If we're using musical metaphors. None of the rest of you know what's going on with that. So, big crowded place, tons of college students. And Arthur, your phone rings.
Odd. Excuse me, I'm receiving a telephone call. I need to go take this. I'll go step outside and take the call.
Okay, that's good, because if you'd taken it in here, you wouldn't be able to hear it. Yes, Mr. Kleinman, this is Agent Samuel Lee with Customs and Immigration.
Yes.
Samuel Paolo Lee.
I see.
Yes. Do you? I hope so. So I was just checking because your records don't indicate that you are a licensed travel agent, but it seems that your phone has been used by someone posing as a travel agent. Has your phone been out of your possession in the last couple hours?
It is not.
I see. Are you in fact a licensed travel agent?
I am not.
I see. And, do you have any explanation for this?
Yes. I've been posing as a licensed travel agent.
I see. So, Mr. Kleinman,
Yes.
Um,
Mr. Lee.
yes, Samuel Paolo Lee.
Yes.
Yes. We are going to need you to come in for questioning.
Certainly.
So, will you please come back to the airport? I recognize that this will be inconvenient for you, so I am sending your picture out to various Peace Force officers. If you report to one of them and tell them your name, they can look you up and transport you to where I need you to be.
Excellent.
Yes, I look forward to speaking with you, Mr. Kleinman.
I look forward to speaking with you as well. Good night. Well, that's a complication. I'll head back inside.
Sure.
Although, for the record, your phone was out of your possession.
It was. I was wondering if you were going to tell.
Oh, that's a very good point. Yes.
It was locked in the baboon.
You're right.
The baboon took it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see someone wearing a sort of a yellow plaid suit, and he has drumsticks, and he's air drumming. But the air drumming is not in rhythm with the background music. It is in rhythm with what you can hear swelling. He's just drumming. Probably doesn't matter.
Has my nose stopped bleeding?
Yeah, it probably stopped a couple times.
I'll go over to him.
Okay.
Is he sitting at a table or?
He's leaning against a wall, ostensibly watching a fight.
It's quite the rhythm.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Oh, I'm listening to the world, man. Can you hear it?
I can. What do you
Tune
think?
in. It's good. It's good.
You think so?
Oh, I love it. So, you into freaking?
I mentally go through every spelling of that word. Like, freaking with an F is different from freaking with a PH.
Quantum freaking with a PH.
Do I know that? Does Valentine know that?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Um,
Let's say he's heard of telephone freaking,
sure.
which is what people used to call hackers.
Right.
But, no, what is it?
Okay. Okay, watch. So, you're in this crowd of people, and people are watching the fight, and there's this background sort of bass playing, and it's in a rhythm different from the one that you can hear and that he obviously can hear.
Right.
And people are kind of idly bopping to it. And he starts drumming, and he's focusing, and you can see people around are stopping bopping to the actual music and starting to bop to his rhythm without seeming to notice that they're doing it.
I ask him, do you mind if I pull a recording?
Go, man.
I take out both my tape deck and my sampler.
Okay. So I don't, so like he's not making any noise,
No.
right? He's just
Yeah.
air drumming. Your recorder is going to get nothing from this except for the background.
It's more of like a,
Is it a weird recorder?
no, I'm going to say he iterates on what he's doing as his music thing.
Okay.
Right? Like, he's drumming because he hears something and he's making music with it.
Right.
Valentine would like take a recording of an ambient thing
Uh-huh.
and then drum on that. Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's into that.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, Eric Dive Jello, 2Ks.
Valentine Black. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. 1K?
1K.
You want to get a drink?
Absolutely, man. Let's go.
All right. So he goes over to the bar. He orders like a beer with uppers.
I actually get, what do I get?
Oh, have you tried Vu?
What's Vu?
Oh, let me get you some Vu. Get this man a beer with some Vu. They're like, okay. So they give you a beer, and they give you a little tube that looks kind of like lip balm.
All right.
And they're like, okay, so a little bit under each nostril, and then a little bit on your third eye. It'll take about 3 hours to wear off.
Yeah, all right. Is it just barely enough in the...
Yeah. Okay. So you definitely feel a tingle when this is attached. So the full name of this drug is Jamais Vu. And you have given yourself amnesia.
Interesting.
And for the next 3 hours or so, everything you do is going to be like the very first time you ever did it. So you're about to have some alcohol, and it's going to be just so awesome. It's just like the very first time you ever had alcohol.
I remember
This-
the very first time I had alcohol. I didn't
Wow, you
like
can
it.
literally say, wow, I remember my first beer.
Yeah, just being like,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah.
So you will get your memories back in about 3 hours' time.
Okay.
This sounds exciting. We're gonna come back to you. I just need to tell you about someone you see because there's someone staring at you,
Okay.
and she has a T-shirt with the Tajikistan flag on it,
Okay.
and the face of a guy who looks familiar to you.
Like on the t-shirt?
Yeah.
Familiar how?
Yeah. Average result, you don't recognize him. But, you know, he's like, you've seen that guy before.
Yeah. And
You know what? Average result, you are going to recognize him. It's too important to you.
Okay.
I don't think I can screw you out of this one. All right, that's Nazarov. And in 2016, he won the only gold medal that Tajikistan has ever won in the history of the Olympics.
She's got a t-shirt with his face on it and the Tajikistan flag on it?
Yes, and he
Oh boy. Yeah.
won the gold
Yeah.
in hammer throw.
Yeah.
And like he is big time national hero.
Yep. You said Ramarov?
Nazarov.
Nazarov? Sorry.
Yeah.
What does the Tajikistan flag look like?
It's 3 colors.
Is it green, white, and red?
I don't remember.
We can look it up later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Okay, yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
No
We
idea.
found a hammer thrower super fan.
Yeah.
I think I might have like a thing in the
Sick.
middle of it.
Might.
And she's been staring at me?
Yeah.
She's a-
What kind of staring?
You were one of his competitors. You're
Oh.
one of the people he beat.
Yeah.
She's a weightlifter or a hammer throw stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tajikistan.
Yeah. You guys got it.
Womp.
So, like, she has rewatched his competition so many times that, you know, she recognizes some of the faces.
Well, I'll like look and I'll be like, huh, Nazarov. I won't like I'll acknowledge her.
Right.
I won't like initiate conversation with her. I don't know if she's hostile. Like is she like staring daggers at me or is like you know what I mean? Like
you know, at first she was trying to see if it was really you.
okay. Yeah.
And you acknowledge her and she kind of goes another direction.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So I want to come back to Valentine. What are you doing? Like,
Does Okay, does jamais vu, am I continuously experiencing amnesia? Or do I know what's happening to me? Is it like one of those, you go to the dentist and they're going to do something unpleasant to you, and you have memories in the moment, but no lasting memories of what's going on?
So right now, you have enough of your you that you can operate, but you recognize your friends. You don't know what anything is. I think it's like the first time you're around a bunch of people. This is like the first time that you've heard music. The point of the drug is to give you amazing, joyous experiences.
Right, okay, yeah. So suddenly all the novelty is restored.
Yes, and you are far from the only person using VU in this room. This is the first time you've seen two scantily clad young women beating the crap out of each other.
I don't like that. I don't think I like that. Valentine's very jaded and cynical. As a question mark?
Right. So I feel like all of the things that made him that way are going to be his again in about 3 hours.
Right, that's going to be rough.
Because he's going to remember all of this.
Yeah.
What did they see?
Looking around. Remembering I'm wearing a backpack.
You've never worn a backpack before.
I open my backpack and wonder what it is. I'm like, this is interesting. I take out the sampler, and it has a bunch of buttons on it. I'll start at the top left.
Do you think you have muscle memory that will let you play on the keyboard? Like
I would take out my tape deck and immediately hit like record play, right?
Yeah.
Like the this I see this as being like a programmable thing
Okay.
that you don't have necessary. No, you would have like
Like
no,
2.5 octaves of
yeah,
keyboard.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there would definitely be a keyboard, but then like
Something
what
from
everything is.
Something
Yeah.
from teenage engineering, probably.
Yeah, like an OP1.
Yeah.
Only this is like slightly the future, so we're going to call this an OPX.
Ooh.
So you guys can see that Valentine is doing this stuff if you want to. I mean, I guess you stepped outside, but you can come back in and look
I'm
around.
going to
I would
argue.
have enough sense that I would have headphones
Okay.
because I'm in a public place.
That way you can actually hear.
Do I notice he's acting weird?
I'm leaving that up to you.
I'm going to argue that I, as an athlete in university, have been around a lot of people on drugs,
Okay.
and then I could, if I get a glimpse of Cameron and see him, like I mean, I'm not going to interrupt him, but I'm going
Right.
to look over and be like, "Huh, Valentine's freaking out, man. Like, he
I'm
took something."
I'm constantly remembering that I have a beer.
Speaking of which, I'm going to try and find an empty glass or an open glass to drop my phone into.
Okay. I feel like that will not be difficult. Average result, yes.
Hey.
I'm going to just wander around the ring in the off chance that, for whatever reason, Angela's here.
Okay.
Yeah, just the chance. I mean, I'm going to do laps of the premise. Yeah.
So average result is you don't find her.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have going on?
I am sitting in a bench at the back of this bar where I can see other people, and I am desperately hoping that no one will talk to me.
Okay.
That is what I am trying. And I guess I'm keeping an eye on him, but he seems fine. He took off, which is fine. He went away, and then he came back, and he went away again, and I went, I wouldn't want to talk to me either, and just like keep looking at my phone. So that's what I'm up to.
All right. You get a text from Seamus. Call me.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to the bouncer
Yes.
and show him. Can I get a picture? I don't have a picture. I have a Nokia flip phone. I don't have an iPhone. I need to show him a picture of. Have you seen this girl? Like, you know what I mean? The bouncer.
Right.
And see if he can help me out. I go up to Arthur. Hey, Arthur, can I use your phone for a second?
I seem to have misplaced it.
Unlucky. Valentine, Valentine. Hi, can I use your phone?
No one's ever asked to borrow anything from you before.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yep, everything you're doing right now is pretty fun, and I just need your phone.
That seems entirely reasonable.
Cool, thanks. Can you unlock it?
No.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that doesn't help anybody. I know what she looks like, right? Well, I guess
hold
that
on.
doesn't help. Yeah.
As soon as I forget that you have asked me to unlock my phone,
Yeah.
I'm just like checking Twitter.
Give me that. Yeah. Thank you. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bouncer. And I'll be like, find her.
Right.
Instagram. Be like, hey, have you seen this girl today?
So,
I know you see a lot of people, and this is a long shot.
I feel like this is a good idea. I'm just trying to think. This bouncer has seen
Hundreds of people.
like,
Yeah.
and he's gonna.
But
Try to
I'd
have,
argue
like-
bouncers would be good with faces.
That's
And if
true.
anybody if she stuck out for any reason, if she had done anything while she was here, right? You know
All
what I
right.
mean? Like,
So then we're going to establish that she didn't stick out.
okay.
You do know that she was here, and he's like, I think so.
Okay.
But there doesn't seem to be anything weird about her.
Okay. If you see her, I'll give him my phone number. Like, can
Right.
you call me? Just if you happen to find her.
And this is the guy you slipped some cash to
Yes.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, can do.
Cool.
And he wants a copy of the picture.
Yeah. I'll text
Which-
it to him.
sure.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything here. And I don't know where else to look.
You've been looking around, yeah.
You get another text, call me now.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. Okay, yeah, I'll call him.
Okay. And he's like, not on your phone. And hangs up.
I head back to the base. The asshole wants us to call him.
Does that mean we can go?
Yes.
Probably call
That
him.
means we can go.
Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab Valentine and be like, "Hey, come with me."
It's time to go, buddy. We're going to go in a car. You know what that is?
All his stuff from his backpack is spread out all
Oh,
over
I'm
the
gonna
place.
make sure it's all get back in there for
Sure.
him.
You can do that.
I will make.
Okay.
This is amazing. You've seen Adaptation? There's a scene where he's like describing how he's going to start the movie. And, it starts with the beginning of the universe, then moves through the creation of the solar system. And he's speaking into like this little handheld recorder. And it cuts to what this looks like. And then cuts back to him listening to it later. And it's gone from daytime to nighttime and it's raining outside. And he looks disgusted with what he's listening to. That's how I imagine what I have created will play out.
Yeah.
Like, no, I just recorded, this is just a recording of Toxic by Britney Spears
Ah, yes. Yeah.
that I thought I was made.
Creating your original masterpiece and it just ends up being
Yeah,
Toxic by Britney
I just
Spears.
recorded what was happening.
Yeah.
So you get back to your base.
Yep.
There is a lock on your base door, but you don't have a key to it. So it has been unlocked every time you've gone there. So you head on in. You call Seamus.
Yeah, call Seamus.
Seamus is like, that took you a long time, but this is the right way to do it.
Okay.
So good job figuring that out.
Thanks. I tried really hard.
Yeah, you're trying. All right, so the phrase that you need to use instead is set it on fire. So get Angela Reyes to do that phrase instead of the one that you got from Dr. Simpson.
What's in it for us?
$20 million.
I thought it
Aside
was 30.
from that,
Well, I'll be in power. Do you want better jobs? I can give you different jobs.
Different jobs easier or different jobs more?
What do you want?
Both?
All right.
You got my vote.
I will think it over.
Okay.
For now, we'll stick to the contract. I have one other thing, Seamus. If you have any contacts in the customs and immigration, if you could work with them, I may need some smoothing over there.
Boy, that sounds bad for you.
It is an inconvenience, but
Huh. Well, you know what might help me get some contacts would be if you got me some power. So, you go get Angela Reyes to do my phrase, to put me in power, and then I'll take care of your customs and immigration problem.
that could work in a normal situation. However, I could see that these issues are perhaps delaying our work here a bit. Nothing confirmed, but just wanted to make you aware.
Well, delays sound bad, so good luck with that. I have another issue I need to deal with locally, so I'm gonna sign off. Call me when it's done.
Understood.
This is Valentine's first time ever hearing Seamus's voice.
Yes.
What kind of impression do I get from him? Because like Valentine's used to dealing with people who are, you know, trying to put on professional airs. But do I have any ability to like get a sense for how trustworthy Seamus is? Do I, as a brand new person, get a sense of like encountering this guy for the first time?
With the senses at your disposal, what do you think? You think he's a douche.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
With brand new ears, I hear him. I hear his untrustworthiness.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like that guy.
Do you work for that guy?
Yeah, we all do.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, we need to figure out what to do. And have we gotten any new Instagram updates from?
Well,
Well, I'm asking the party. Like,
sure, you
do
got
we
a
know-
new Instagram update. Also, there's an explosion outside.
Oh,
But let's see, on Instagram,
yeah.
it looks like there's some sort of mob back in the Flowers district that has like 40 or 50 people in it, and they're just kind of doing this roll down the street where they're like lifting people up, and they're trying to do like the back is crowd surfing to the front, and then that just keeps happening, and they're rolling down a street in the Flowers district, all really high.
Do I know what drug Cameron did?
So that is a drug that is only available in the Edge.
Okay.
Do you know about the local drugs? I'm guessing no.
No, probably not. Hey Hey Valentine. Want to
Hey.
go see an explosion?
You? Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably go check that out.
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. I head outside.
That
All right.
seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
So it's starting to get dark outside, but you have no trouble seeing the fire coming from the derelict house.
Wait,
So-
where the professor was?
Yes.
I see.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Surprising, at least.
She got blown up by monkeys.
Well, Seamus did say he was taking care of things.
We should,
Yeah.
we should go and see what that is.
Yeah, we should probably go check that out.
We were able to walk there before, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, you can see it. Like the only good
Found it.
thing about where you're staying is it's like next to the lab.
No, sorry, what's the painting?
All right.
Yeah, I'll head there.
Let's hustle.
Yeah, I'd actually just take off at a run, and I've never done that before. It feels right.
All right. So, big burning building.
Uh-oh.
We're all standing in front of it, like,
Yeah.
Have
Is there still a fence around it?
Sure.
Is it closed?
I mean, the fence was never a perfect fence.
Oh, okay.
I climb the fence.
Sure.
Can I go in the gate?
Yes. And people are starting to show up, and they're like, fire, and they're, trying to get firefighting equipment, and
Did I assume as libertarian paradise, if you don't pay your firefighter rental
Protection
service,
fee?
yeah, you probably don't have firefighters.
that's correct.
I go to the door.
All right. So you're going to the door of this burning building.
Yes.
Okay. You walk up to the door of the burning building.
Is it burning a lot or a
How
little
on
bit?
fire?
Yeah.
It's some on fire. Like
Okay.
the back side of the house, like going in there looks dangerous.
Okay.
It's you see big flames, but they are on the back side. You're on the
not
front side.
All on fire.
Okay, but where is the bedroom where we left her? Is that on the back side of the house?
It's
I know where it
kind of.
is. I could go
Yeah.
in there.
you can. So you're gonna.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I can save her. I can make it.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm kicking at the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help out. I just follow Valentine's lead. I was like, well, Valentine's gonna do it, and he hates everyone.
Okay. So, average result, you don't save her and you both get hurt. How do you feel about that?
Average result?
Yeah.
I don't know, Cameron. How do you feel?
Lucky.
Yeah, baby. Let's roll some dice.
Are they actually doing that?
Before you, if you were to save her, what do you think that would be the worst thing that could happen?
Valentine isn't in the business of either the past or future right now.
Would you say Seamus would be very, very upset with us?
I mean, maybe.
Who?
I mean, he did blow up her house.
Yeah.
I think he'd like it.
Did I miss something? Did we definitely confirm that she's in there?
No, you
Nope.
did not.
Right. Good.
No.
Though I think the way you confirm is you go in and check the bedroom.
Yes.
I kick at the door.
All right.
I find the average result unsatisfactory.
As you wish.
A 9 with a 3.
All right. Please re-roll the 6.
No.
A 5 and a 3.
Please re-roll the 5.
A 2 and a 3.
Ah. How about you? Are you happy with the average result?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I only get one re-roll against you because you're one level higher.
Yeah. Come on, baby. A 6 and a 5.
This bodes ill for me. Please re-roll the 6.
Come on, man. Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Ah, Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Yeah, let's go. 5 and 4.
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
So
going
you
in.
have a fail
With a bad thing.
with a bad twist, and you have a success with a good twist.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah, 4's good. I forgot. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're in it.
all right. So a fail with no twist was you don't get her out and you get hurt.
Okay.
This is worse than that.
Right.
So I think maybe you don't know what you're doing in there.
Yeah. I've never experienced fire before, really. It's warm.
Do you think you're on fire?
Right.
It smells interesting.
Okay.
It smells good.
So you've had some smoke inhalation. I think maybe your clothes are burning, but you aren't. Have I explained how damage works yet?
No.
All right. So you get stricken in this game, and that can be some sort of psychological trauma, or it can be physical damage. So you have one strike right now.
Okay.
You can be stricken twice and still be going. It just gives you negative effects along the way. I think your strike is from smoke inhalation.
Okay.
Also, your clothes are on fire. But we'll deal with that in a moment.
Something smells good.
So, you succeed and you have a good twist.
Yep.
So, you probably aren't on fire. And you find Dr. Simpson, and she is, why don't we say she looks asleep?
Yep.
If you
Is
want.
she breathing?
Well, we could make the twist, the good twist, that she hasn't died yet.
Okay.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah. Now I gotta get her out.
Or we could make the good twist that you save your friend.
Ooh.
Who's
yeah. Yeah. But Arthur's not here.
Isn't he?
I mean, we were there.
Okay, so we're running in.
Yeah, you two burst in.
Cameron starts kicking at the door. I'm like, this idiot's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
So I was like, I better go in with him. And then I run through, and
know
Cameron
exactly where you're
falls.
going.
Yeah, and I look behind me, and I'm like, Cameron's not here. Or sorry, Valentine's not here. So I was like, oh, I gotta make it. So you're putting me there. I was like, I need to make a decision.
Right, and you can see Dr. Simpson,
Yeah.
and she is not conscious.
Yeah.
And you can see Valentine, and he has fallen, and his clothes have caught fire. So that's what's happened when those two have run in, and you two are hanging out outside, helping with the...
I think we watch. I'm watching the Valentine kicking at a door, and I'm thinking this is going to be very funny. He's just going to sit there, kick the door for a while, and be funny, and then I'll go and open it for them. And then they succeed. At which point, switch like, oh, it's on, and I start barrel-assing towards the door.
Okay. So I feel like you can get in there and see what's going on. What about Riley?
I think Riley is going to think, if we can save her, if I can save somebody who's probably supposed to be dead, what's the worst thing that could happen? I could be stranded here and Seamus would hate us, and some sort of horrible international cartel of super rich people could try to hunt me down.
Ooh.
I have a 4 and a 6.
Please re-roll. Oh, get one re-roll. Re-roll the 6.
A 2.
Okay. So you fail and have a good result. Unless you have something here that's sort of giving you a re-roll. I don't know quite how you're doing things.
I don't know. I don't think I would get I don't know. I'm
Okay.
probably used to things not working.
All right.
So I guess the fire goes out, but can I say that nobody from our team is badly hurt despite so the fire does not go out.
Okay.
We don't save her, or I don't know what's going on, but like in my mind, the saving her of the fire mysteriously just going out and everything being okay doesn't happen. I'm like, but can we say that a good voodoo is nobody from this team is seriously hurt. So like maybe like, Valentine still got smoke inhalation, but he's not gonna die. Like, like I don't know, something nice happens for everybody else who's inside.
Maybe you could just say that the fire doesn't spread as I drag Valentine out of the burning building and roll him on the
Yeah,
front.
it's a slow fire. The fire doesn't go out, but it doesn't spread for like a minute. Is really nice.
All right. Why don't we say that you protect Arthur
Okay.
from the fire that he has just run into and picked up and carried outside?
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
all right? And what does this look like to everybody?
What a good question. I probably stand there, and I just kind of be like, and like I don't know, maybe like a dark mist, like maybe you can't really see, but a little like darkness appears around me, and it's just like, but it fizzles
Okay.
because nothing because like it doesn't happen, right? It doesn't
right.
work.
So when you say can't really see,
It's like,
that kid who's like pointing her cell phone at you,
yeah.
what is on her recording?
I would say probably some weird streaks, but it could be, if you looked at the footage, you'd be like, well, I mean, she's filming right at a fire, and her phone's not very expensive. So, like, that streak is probably just distortion or something like that in the video.
All right.
Yeah.
So that works. You get Valentine outside, and you're rolling him around. I think an average result is he's going to take a bit of burning damage, and then you're going to get the fire out.
Okay.
But 2 strikes is not enough to kill you.
Oh, good. All right.
Never had 2 strikes
I
before.
feel like I can put him out faster than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any rerolls. How did you do?
Well, that's a 3 and a 1. So, so it sounds like 2 strikes isn't going to kill Valentine.
Right.
The third strike, however.
So there's that 3. Now, normally I would say that the 3 means that you take a strike. But we have some stuff saying that I'm not allowed to say that. Because Riley has just made it so that I can't put that 3 on you. So where do you think that 3 is going to end up? Do you think this is a 3rd strike on Valentine?
That seems like a bad idea.
Do you think this is psychic backlash to Riley? Do you think maybe that little girl who's filming you with her cell phone has her phone explode and get badly hurt?
I mean, that seems like a very, very opportune thing to happen.
Can you just drop him on me?
I explicitly gave him that option.
I know, yes.
Look, Arthur is not choosing this. Ian is choosing this, actually.
Right. Yes. So choose.
Yeah, that girl.
Okay.
Phone blows up.
Phone blows up. She's, hurt by this. All right.
Good job, Samsung.
So you are being rolled around, and
At the speed of sound.
it's interesting you mentioned sound because one of the reasons you're having trouble focusing and getting the fire out yourself is that all of the background noise is just super loud, and there's a lot of tension, and it's coming to a big swelling cadence. And then there's this kind of burst of sound as everything resolves into a minor tone. And so the mode has changed. You all hear a popping sound from inside the house, but there's a fire. So there's a
Right.
lot of that kind of thing going on. Well, I say all, but that's not actually true because, Micah, you don't hear anything because you have just vanished from this plane of existence.
Cool. All right. It looks like I don't have to make that decision.
Thank you for watching Dice Friends. This has been episode 1 of Spring Break. This episode, like everything that we do, was brought to you by you. If you would like to support us, you can do so at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun or by joining here on YouTube. Please join us in a week for episode 2 of Spring Break.